Okay, so in this Excel and AI, Excel with AI session, what we are going to do is we are going to cover lot of functionalities and functions that Excel has recently released, and they are AI powered. Those AI powered functionalities we are going to cover in this section. And to understand those AI powered functionalities, we need to understand the concept of dynamic array. Dynamic array, and what used to happen is in traditional Excel, if you put a formula, if you use a formula, it will result a output in a single cell. But sorry, uh, Weber, can I request to please be on mute?
Sorry, sir.
Okay, yeah, it's okay, fine. Yeah. So, but what happens is with this dynamic array, Google has to not just simplify our work of the user, but make them more productive by typing in less, by writing in less, and getting more output from it. This dynamic array has see dynamic array can simplify formulas and make them more intuitive, especially when dealing with large data set and complex calculations. And what does dynamic array do? It changes, it spills over the result into adjacent cells. So if I write a dynamic array formula or a function that is based on dynamic array, right? It will give, I have to write that formula only in a single cell, but I'll get the output in more than one cells based on the range that I have selected, right? So let's understand this quickly. This was introduced in Office 365. Traditionally Excel formulas used to give us a result that was single value, that used to give me a single value. But with dynamic array, the dynamic arrays change that by automatically spilling results into adjacent cells as needed. Dynamic array can simplify formulas and make them more intuitive, especially when dealing with large data sets and complex calculations. They are particularly useful in scenarios where you need to perform calculations across multiple cells and want the results to update dynamically in the input data as the input data changes. And that's why they are called dynamic arrays, because as you change the input data, the results are going to change, the output is going to change. Okay, and without making a change in the formula. Now, every function works with dynamic array just like regular cell reference. So most of the functions, in fact, not every, like some, yeah, most of the functions in Excel, they use this dynamic array power, that is AI powered, right, at the backend. Dynamic array does not work with tables. Okay, if you know what are tables, dynamic array does not work with tables. If you have created tables, you can create tables, but tables itself have this dynamic array functionality inbuilt. Table used to have that inbuilt earlier, right? If you have worked with tables, but that is not part of our Excel, because that's like I would say the intermediate or the traditional Excel that you used to do. Like we are not even including pivot in our, because we are just focusing on Excel with AI functionalities. Okay, so that table is there. A table is a functionality, it's there, and dynamic array used to be restricted to only tables, but now it is open to any functions, all the functions in Excel. So what we'll do is I want you to just empty this cell, right? Empty these two columns, and we are going to do this. Now, if I ask you, that you want to you want to calculate a square root of this function, or this number, right? What we used to do is square root, I'll pick this number, enter, and then I will drag it. Yes, that was a traditional way. All of you would do it that way. Yes, can I get a response?
Yes, yes.
Right
Yes,
now,
sir.
see, with dynamic array, what will happen? Square root. Now, first look at the screen, and then I want, of course, I'll give you time for every exercise. It is completely exercise based. Okay, so I'm going to give you time to do these. Right now, see, square root. Now I don't have to select one function. What I'm doing is I'm selecting the entire cells, and with a single enter, I don't have to now go to my mouse and select the drag this the way I did here. So it fastens my work, it makes me more productive. I am able to save time and of course minimize the errors, because in a single go I could calculate. Now it was a small array, this was just a 8 or 10, I think 8 numbers. Just think it was like 200 numbers, or it was a data set for 200. Then what you would do, yeah, you would probably drag, or yeah, I know there is another functionality I could, in the traditional method I could just double click here and I get the square root for all the numbers. That is still there, but with dynamic array, I don't even have to do that double clicking again. I simply write the formula, right? And notice now, this is what I really want you to notice. Notice that in the first cell, you see this formula, right? Written. Can you see the formula, right? And the interesting thing is, look at it. When I select this, right, there are some numbers that are visible there on top, right? We are going to discuss those numbers in some other section, right? Now when I go to second cell, notice I am not getting any formula because I did not write the formula in the second cell. And going from second cell to the last cell, it is gray in color. Can you see this? Just look at it, indicating that I cannot, if I am in cell, if I am in any of the further cells, I cannot change this formula. See, it's not, I cannot change this formula, right? Only I can change the formula when I'm in the first cell. Okay, got it? So can you just do this traditional way and the dynamic array way and just observe, does it make you more productive? It would definitely help you save maybe a couple of seconds, right? Just try that and let me know. Take your time, no hurries. I want this is completely hands on, so you can even stop me if I am going a bit fast and you want me to stop. You can stop me.
Deepak, have you shared this file to
Yeah,
us?
okay. Did you join late, Jagdish?
Okay. Yeah,
I
I
shared.
got it.
Got it. Okay.
Excel it in
Yeah.
AI.
Perfect. Yeah. Do you see a difference when you do both the square roots? Do you see a difference? You were able to do it faster. And do let me know once you're done. Okay. So is it done? This is a hands-on and you have to do it along with me, okay? And that's why I'm giving this much time. Should not take this much time. Any problems you're facing? You can let me know if they, or you want more time, then also.
Uh, Deepak, I don't have a laptop in front of me.
Okay. Sujoy. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
so you are taking it from mobile?
Yes, yes. I'm actually feeding my child.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. No problem. No problem. I mean, you can jump in whenever you are, I mean, available. You can jump
Sure,
in, and I mean, it's like each exercise is, I mean, not, it's not related. Each exercise is in itself. Okay. So
understood.
you can jump in anytime, right? Even if after half an hour you're free, you can jump in and you can continue from there. Okay.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure, sure, sure. Thank you.
In between, you can probably just, I mean, just hear it. Then also it will be okay, right?
Sure, sure.
Yeah. Is it done?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, done. Did you find the difference between, see, the results are same, but did you find the difference? Wasn't it this quick dynamic array? Yes. Was that quick? How was your experience? I just want to know, did you find the difference in the experience? Anyone?
In dynamic array, we have to select the x
Yeah.
variable
Yeah.
and the
You just have
whole
to select
column,
it. Yeah.
all row.
So basically, what is happening is in a single flow, without reaching out to mouse or without, I mean, in a single flow, you are able to calculate the square root for all the numbers, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay, good. So can we proceed to the second example?
Yes, sir.
Now, let's see. We have another example. Calculate the profit for each order using
Sir,
the, yeah,
yeah, sir, I have one doubt.
yes,
Sir, basically, when we are calculating, right, then it can only be done from B17 to B24, right? We cannot do like a reverse order like B24 to B17. Not possible, right?
you can. I don't think that should really be a issue,
Yeah.
because ultimately, even if you do it this way, you are saying right this way. Let me.
Yeah, if we put the formula in the D24, like
Hmm.
in the reverse order, then I don't think it is possible.
Okay,
It is
I'm
not
not
coming
sure.
out.
I am not right. Let's see. No, it's working.
No, no. If we put B24 first and B17 afterwards,
But
that
that
is
you
not
never.
coming.
No. Then no. See. Wait. This what do you call this? This cell reference does not work in a reverse way. It never
Okay,
used to be earlier also. It never used to
okay,
be earlier also. Na cell reference you will always get, even if yeah, I can select. See, I can select it this way. Let me show you. What I did was, I am saying square root. I can select it this way, but see, notice this cell referencing will come in a ascending order only. No, it will not
okay.
appear like B24 to B17.
B17.
It never
Okay,
used to be earlier also. That is never the case even in the older Excel also. Okay.
got it,
So,
got it.
so yeah. Okay. Perfect. Right. So this is done.